Hey guys, what's going on? I'm in the beautiful Vermont. Where we are? White River Junction, Vermont. Very, very beautiful out here, even when I come in the winter time. This is going to be my annual kind of like wrap it up video, just to have a conversation with you about how it's been so far since I've been, doing this. And as you can see, if you look in the background, this is the kind of scenery that we're dealing with. Very nice out here. This is ski town, so there's a lot of hills, a lot of mountains. So just stick around. We're gonna wrap this thing up, give you my viewpoint of how it's been. And for the most part, it's been a great ride for me. Like I said, where else you can get employed and someone pay you to go to so many beautiful and different places that you probably wouldn't go to had you not had the job. So stick around, and I'm gonna wrap it up, give you my point of view. Give you some tips if you think this is something you want to do, whether it's here or wherever, or just being on the open road. I can tell you one thing, it's like a job that you never had before. All right, so stick around, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to this McDonald's over here. I usually don't eat McDonald's, but when you're in a small town such as White River Junction, it's not much choice that you're gonna have unless you know your way around. So over there at the McDonald's, I'm gonna probably get a salad or something. I haven't made up my mind yet. Who knows? I may just go straight up junk. I don't do it often, so one time it doesn't hurt. But I'm just gonna give you a 360 of the scenery. Very nice out here. Can I live out here? Probably not, because it's cold in the winter time. I mean, beyond cold. We like maybe about 3 hours from the border, the Canadian border. But driving this here, 89, 91, you get some great scenery. It's almost Norman Rockwell picturesque when you look down into the valleys. All right, so I'm gonna cross the street, make sure I don't get hit. Okay guys, so I just finished eating a little bit of McDonald's. It's always disgusting, but once again, when you're in a little small town, very difficult to actually find a good place to eat unless you have a guide or you've been here before and you know your way around. Mostly when I come to small towns, I stay right in the vicinity of where I'm staying so I don't get lost. But as I said before, it's been a great ride for me here. I have really no major complaints, and this has been one of the better jobs that I've held down. Once I can tell you before, I retired from the city of New York, so I can sit back and actually take it easy here and not really kill myself. Yeah, not really kill myself driving all the way around the United States of America. So, for those who are thinking about this or, considering it, remember the one thing I've always said, this is a customer service-based job before it's a driving job. If you don't like working with people, this ain't gonna happen soon. Because we're dealing with people every step of the way on this job. Even when you're off the bus running through the terminal, people recognize you as a Greyhound driver and they're gonna have 101 questions. The key thing is just to be patient. If you don't have the answer, just direct them to the person that can give them the right answer. As far as the driving is concerned, you gotta have driving skills. And if you've never done this before, this type of driving, that's gonna develop over time. As I always say, every day should be better than the last day. And if it's not, then something is going wrong with you. Every day should be better than the last day. Key thing about getting your driving strength up is getting plenty of rest. So myself, I developed, it used to work for me, a formula that kind of like gets my driving strength up for the runs that I'm going to do. For example, I would say for every hour that you drive, you should have at least an hour and a half or better of rest. Sleep, just not doing nothing, just being from behind the wheel, but preferably sleeping. There's going to be times where you're going to have layovers and you may not have time to sleep, but just that little power nap can make the difference. Another thing is watch everything around and on the bus and outside of the bus when you actually driving. There's a phenomenon out there where mostly cars, and I'm going to call these non-professional drivers, you'll try to change the lane, no matter what lane it is. Either they won't let you in, or they could be like 4 cars back, and they'll see you put your signal on, and then all of a sudden that car gets nitrous in it. It just speeds up, and they don't go nowhere. They really just get in front of you, and sometimes they just stay there. Another thing, they like you could be in the middle lane, getting ready to go to the right lane or go to the left lane to go into a rest stop, It could be a car, let's just say, right in the lane you want to get to. Let's say you're in the right lane, you try to get to the middle lane. Instead of the car in the middle lane moving to the left lane, which is clear, he's going to speed up. So you got to watch out for those type of drivers out there. Other than that, like I said, your driving should improve every day. But once again, where else can you get a job that's going to pay you to travel? I mean, they're out there, but you know, it may be hard to get. But this job here pays you to travel, take you places that you never probably would go before without having this job. And like I always say, you know, you make the job work for you. I make this job work for me. I always say I don't work for a plain company works for me. So what else can I say? I mean, it's been a good ride. I'm going to be here for a minute. I have a plan. I'm not going to be here for a long term. That's not part of my plan. But I will be here for some time, and I'll probably continue to post some videos. It's summertime kicking in. Like I said, I'm in Vermont, White River Junction, which is one of the runs that come out of Boston. And it's going to be a good ride back. I'm about to go back to Boston and head back to New York. So that's all I got for you right now. You know, guys, subscribe, like. If you like what I'm doing, you know, donate on the link right down here. I appreciate it. $1 donation would be appreciated to help me keep bringing these videos to you. Hopefully these videos can actually help you as you decide a career path for yourself. So you take care. Y'all be safe out there. See you next time.